I made this record for you to jam, so use it.
From the theme parks to downtown brick streets, from winter garden to sandy bare feet, everywhere the light touches is our kingdom. We're spilling tea and dropping wisdom. Don't worry about missing the headlines. We're here to help. It's the Orlando Shine.
It's the Orlando Shine Show with John and Brendan.
Yeah, it is. Hey,
You're Brendan.
I am.
I'm John.
Yeah, and happy to be here. We're hanging out in your beautiful house.
Yeah, we're hanging out in College Park, where I live. College
Yeah.
Park adjacent, packing district.
I don't think you're really in the packing district.
We're in the PD.
What?
We call it the PD over here.
But you're on the other side of the street.
So where am I?
Aren't you? I think you're still just College Park, right? Or Orange
but
County?
I don't think those College
Or Lake
Parkers
Fairview?
like
I think you're
having
Lake
me.
Fairview.
Nobody knows
Or
what that is.
Fairvilla?
Nobody. If I tell
Anyway.
people I live at Fairvilla, they're going to get some ideas.
I don't want to be. I'm sure they already have them, and I don't want to be that guy in your house that's telling you you're wrong. So I apologize, John. Go ahead.
Good.
How was your week?
My week was good, Brendan. I was gone last week, so
Yeah,
I
you
want
were.
to thank Kenneth and Misty.
They did a great job.
Fantastic job.
Yeah.
I listened to the episode. Great
Yeah.
job.
It was hot as heck, so I faded out at the end, but it was good.
All right.
It was good.
No, it was good stuff.
Kenneth, I loved hearing about his Paramore stuff. He gave us a lead on Hurley's Flower Shop shutting down, which I had known about, and I had seen some paper in the window. I thought maybe she was renovating. He gave us that incentive. We wrote about that. So yeah, we got lots of good stories from Kenneth.
Yeah, so thanks to them for filling in. I was in Montreal.
Beautiful.
Good time. I had a really good time.
You know what means Mount Royal?
Real? Oh, I walked up Mount Royal.
That's crazy.
I did.
Yeah.
Twice.
Twice you did? You were that bored?
No. It's a beautiful place. If you've never been, go to Montreal. There's a direct flight from Orlando. Great food. Great city.
The food scene in Montreal is really, everybody talks about it.
Yeah, it was fun. It was a lot of fun. I was there for a conference. I was not there for vacation.
Did you have any poutine?
I did not. That's the one thing I didn't get. I got
really?
the bagels and I got the smoked meats, but I didn't get the poutine.
You know, the cheese for poutine, the cheese curds, is not supposed to be squeaky. It becomes squeaky once people put it in the fridge, and you're not supposed to do that.
I didn't know that.
So that's how you're supposed to keep it room temperature, and if it has a squeak, it's because it's been improperly cared for.
Good to know. Good
Just
to
so
know.
everybody knows. I had a pretty good week.
I didn't ask. How was your week, Brendan?
I didn't need you to ask. I was just going to tell you. Dealing with stuff back home. I'm supposed to be in Canada right now. My trip's a little delayed because I'm still waiting to feel a little bit better. I'm almost there. And but my dad had to deal with a black bear breaking into our cabin.
Wow.
Yeah, just shattered a window, got itself in there because he left some oatmeal or something. I think it was like honey or something in a little cabinet.
Don't do that.
Which he should know better.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We just don't keep food in there. But he's older. He's in his high 80s, and he just forgets sometimes. So he left some things there. The bear smelt it, and it got in, and then took a giant steaming poop right in the middle of the kitchen. I have a steam box. It's like a little pop-up sauna. So it was literally a steaming pile of poop because he left it on our steamer.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, and he doesn't think it'll be back. He said from the mess that he left, from the way the poop looked, he just looked very stressed. So he didn't think the bear will be back. And so he's not nervous, but I just thought that was interesting.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, it was. And then otherwise, we've just been working on the website, and it's. Can I toot my horn a little bit?
You can toot your horn as many times as you want, Brendan.
I think I'm killing it.
I think so, too. So if you don't know, go to orlandoshine.com.
Yeah.
That's the new website, orlandoshine.com. It's looking good.
I think it's populated, man. My web guy was like, I did not... You said, Brendan, that you could write a bunch of stories and have this full, but I really didn't believe you, and I am shocked and awed. And I was like, I am too. And I'm writing more than I've ever written.
That's great. Well, yeah, I mean, you're at home.
Yeah, not doing much. Just focusing on not getting a high blood pressure and not eating anything interesting.
But it's
Drinking water
looking
and
good,
peeing all day.
and you can subscribe to the newsletter as well at OrlandoShine.com.
And please do, the newsletter, that's important. And we have some ad stuff that's coming out very soon. Our new ad platform will launch very, very soon. We had a great meeting with Broad Street, the people that do the ads, and hopefully that's up, and we'll be taking some sponsorships very soon. Yeah,
Cool.
Very exciting. Love how it looks.
We got one good sponsor, though, Attorney Mo DeWitt.
Thank God for Mo DeWitt.
Thank God for Mo DeWitt.
I'm not a religious person, but I will say thank you, because I couldn't have done this all, without Mo.
Well, good. Me neither. I couldn't do my job without Mo.
So, and I'm not just kissing his butt. Like, this is from my heart. Thank you.
You should kiss him next time you see him.
I think I'm gonna.
Yeah, on the lips.
Yeah.
He would love that. He would love that.
He's a very touchy person, eh?
Yeah.
No. He has personal space problems. You want to talk about news?
I do.
I have a
I've been
bunch.
gone, but I've been following.
Well, I saved the one. I knew you had some feelings. Did we ever talk about the tree at Albert Park together?
We didn't. We did not.
So I know you have feelings about it.
I do. Well, you talked about it a little bit last week, so if
But
you
not
didn't,
enough, 'cause
Yeah, if
they
you didn't
didn't
hear, there's a park in College Park called Albert Park, which is on Edgewater, across the street from like the Current and Freehand Goods and Pizza Bruno, and the park's been there forever. There's a gazebo there.
Yeah, I want to say it was donated. There used to be a house there.
Oh,
And
really?
then I didn't
Long
know
time
this.
ago.
Commissioner Stewart told me this.
He was probably alive.
Yeah. And his family was certainly around. He's a dynastic family, the Stewarts. And they, the house, something happened. They had to knock down the house. The bank, they're right next door, owned the property or got the property, and then they donated it to the city in perpetuity to be used as a park.
Okay.
Continue.
And there's a park there, and there's a gazebo there.
Yes.
And if you don't know, they do like a wild bird meetup at that gazebo like once a month.
Because you did a story
No,
on
I
them
never
when you
did.
were-
I always
Yeah,
wanted
you
to.
did.
I never did. No, I never
Oh.
did. I always wanted to. I just could never sort of figure out what weekend they were
But
there.
they're there because it changes.
But they show up with their birds and
Bunch
cages.
of old lonely men.
Yeah.
Hanging out with their caged birds.
I also think there's like a fiddle meetup there too.
Oh,
Like,
I'm sure.
There's like a music meetup. Anyway.
Probably a fiddler.
Yeah, diddler. So anyway, there's a tree there that used to be a stand
Straight.
tall.
It used to be straight.
Yeah, stood tall for a long, long time.
It
Big
did.
old tree.
And then 2020?
Something like that.
20, yeah, something around there.
Somehow hurricane came through,
2022,
right? Or
yeah.
just a big rain. I don't
think
remember.
it was just a big rain, and it just knocked it over.
Toppled over, but
Yeah.
didn't kill it.
Didn't kill it.
Just sort of toppled it over a little bit.
and then the city fenced it off
Uh-huh.
because they didn't want people climbing on it and worsening
which
the
my wife
situation.
did the other day.
Well, it's had some time
Whatever.
to establish it.
Trees
so.
are meant to be climbed on.
They actually like it.
I think so.
Like plants, if they move a lot, they get stronger.
Yeah.
Just like people.
Yes.
I guess scar tissue.
So anyway, this tree sort of fell over, and
That being said, stay off the mayor over at the middle.
Yeah,
I hate when
please.
people climb that tree.
So the tree fell over a little bit, but it seems to be fine. I mean, I'm not an arborist, but it seems to be fine.
Yeah.
And so now they want to do these renovations to this park, which is fine.
Yep.
But
They wanted to do
supposedly,
it for a while.
the tree's roots are wrapped around some sort of foundation, right?
There's a fountain, an old night from the 60s, underneath the gazebo. And so they used the foundations of the fountain to build the gazebo. And the tree's roots are just all around the fountain. And they're saying they cannot remove the gazebo and the fountain to make way for this new bandstand or whatever they're going to put there without removing the tree.
Is that what they want to put there? A bandstand?
That's not the right word.
Okay.
Pavilion?
Pavilion.
Pavilion.
Ah.
And so and Commissioner Stewart, when I asked him about it, he said, please don't write about it. 'cause
So you did.
I don't want people.
Did you put your fingers crossed behind your back when you're like,
said-
I won't write about
well,
it?
I was like, well, I am writing about it. 'Cause that's why I'm talking to you about this.
Yes,
So
I
need
don't
the
talk to you
information.
on a personal
I
basis.
was like, you've got some time now. He's always a little crass with me, a little mean.
Mm.
He says mean things. Whenever he'd see me be like, "Oh, you should be eating that." And maybe I shouldn't have. Anyway, but he was like, the tree. We've had arborists, we've had experts look at it, and they all said it's surviving, but it's not thriving, and that the city arborist is saying that it probably only has 5 to 10 years to live. But
Is
when
there
you look
any
at it-
argument to just let it go 5 or 10 more years and see what
and
happens?
let it just go? Well, yeah, because it's going to delay the project. And this is Commissioner Stewart's last year. He's leaving office. He's not up for re-election. I think this is like a dynastic No, it's not
My
the
legacy.
word.
This is
A
my legacy.
It's a legacy
One of them.
project. He wants to finish these projects he's promised to people for a long time. It's Albert Park and what's the other park?
I don't know.
The one for Dartmouth.
Yes.
He's doing big improvements on both parks because he's got discretionary funds.
And that's a big park. Dartmouth is huge.
Yeah.
Not huge. It's bigger than Albert Park.
So
Albert
I
Park's
think
really small.
He just wants to wrap that up. So really, that's the only thing I think. And he hasn't said that. He didn't say that to me when I was talking to him because he's smart. But I think I could read between the lines, and he wants to wrap these up before he goes. And if he waits for the tree, someone else is going to do the project.
So you had written a story about this on OrlandoShine.com.
I did.
And you called it the wonky tray.
I did.
And so I had posted some things that said save the wonky tray, and a lot of people were in my corner on this. Now, once again, I'm not an arborist. I am not an expert on this. I'm just aesthetically, I love it.
Uh-huh.
Because
I do
it's
too.
like something that fell but didn't die.
It's got a story.
It does. And like people like it, I feel like.
It's not it's a pretty tree.
Uh-huh.
It's
I mean-
aesthetically it looks nice. You
Yes.
know? It's just I'm sorry it's not straight and boring like all the other live oak trees, but like it's a little gay, and people should It's can I say queer on the radio?
Sure, you can
it's
say
a
it.
little queer.
Uh-huh.
You know, because it's odd, it's out of place, and
And I think I like that. It makes
Yeah.
College Park a little interesting.
I think so too. And so it's a shame that they would, get rid of it. But the plan is they've already saved a bunch of seedlings. They're going to be giving out seedlings, like say acorns, and then they grew them allegedly, and they're going to be giving out like 100 seedlings.
But technically, I mean, I get that sentiment, but that's not why the tree's special. It's not like the senator that got burned down by
Yeah.
that woman.
Oh.
This is a special treat because
That
it's fallen
crackhead
over.
lady
Yeah.
that smoked crack in the center and burnt it down.
Might have been meth. I don't know if it was crack,
gosh.
but yes. Anyway, that's not. I mean, the tree's special because it leans.
There's a tree in England that was like it's 2 hills. There were no trees all around it, and it was like this tree that grew on a little. I don't know. It was like a landmark tree.
2 tree hill instead of 1 tree hill.
Oh, yeah, that's funny. But someone knocked it down because it was tourists were coming from all over the world to see this tree. Because it was people use it in films all the time, and then these 2 locals were just tired of all these people coming to their town, so they knocked it down.
Oh wow!
So sad. And it's in the latest 28 years later that zombie film. I know.
I just watched 28 Days Later recently.
You have to watch the new one.
I'd like to. I need
It's
to get caught up. I haven't
beautiful.
seen them in a while.
Crazy though, like it'll make you feel crazy when you're watching it. Just
Okay.
the editing of it.
I
is
need to
very
watch it.
Jarring. What are you looking up?
Oh, I'm technically at work right now, so
okay.
I'm
So you gotta
getting
do
work
things.
messages.
Okay, well you keep doing that.
No, that's okay.
Okay. Hollerbox is we talked about that already. Visit Orlando. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Recent audit by Orange County's comptroller, who's he's just a little overzealous sometimes.
The comptroller?
Yeah.
I mean, it's his job to make sure the money's going the right
It
places,
is,
right?
But he likes these big, to-dos.
Uh-huh.
From what I'm seeing in the news, it's like he likes to come after people. So please don't come after me. But it looks like he's going after Visit Orlando, and which is our region's publicly funded tourism marketing
I thought it was
agency.
it's a public-private venture.
It is. It's really funded by the public, but they do charge private companies
Yeah.
for like.
Places like Disney and
Better
Universal sort of
services.
like kick in extra money, right?
Anyone can. Any private business can buy in.
But they do a lot.
For services, but the more money you spend, the more representation you get, really, which is interesting when it's really underwritten by public dollars, like the tourist tax, tourist development tax. And so through this audit that the comptroller just did, he finds out that they maybe have misused a lot of those dollars. $3 million in public funds were misclassified as private donations, he finds. And, additionally, Visit Orlando held on to $6.3 million in a reserve without really documenting clearly where the monies came from. So that also looked like maybe, if they pushed it off to the side in a couple of years, they could say, oh, that's things we raised privately. Who knows? And then they were looking at expenses. And did you see that thing about it?
I didn't.
You didn't? Okay. Well, you were in Montreal, so
I
I
was.
don't blame you. So one thing is that, the CEO had a $12,000 car allowance
For the year?
for the year, which
Okay.
I don't think is that much, really, for
No.
how much driving she's doing.
Yeah.
And
By the time
having
you
to
pay
rent
for the
cars.
car, pay for the gas,
Yeah.
pay for insurance.
I don't think that's bad. And but she's a CEO, and at that level, she's making a lot of money. But they spent $860,000 on 3 celebratory luncheons in 2023. And then they paid $20,000 for 2 skyboxes at a March Madness event, even though the attendees were not business clients.
Interesting.
So they weren't whining and dining anyone. It was just like to support the business and have a presence at the event, which I thought was interesting. And then also, this is the big one, $75,000 was spent on a dinner at a Michelin-rated restaurant in New York.
Wow.
The Musket Room. I looked it up. And and their tagline for the Musket Room is, they provide a reliably indulgent experience.
Ooh.
And I would think so for $75,000.
How many people? How many people are at that?
40 people.
Wow. So everybody's tab was at least $2,000 or roughly
They
that.
got like 1,500.
I mean, I'm sure a lot of that is drinks and wine and stuff.
And
but
it was supposed to promote Kappa, which is a restaurant here locally, except Kappa didn't really make any of the dishes or anything. I think it was like their recipes, but Musket Room did it. And then they weren't there, so they're lobbying. It was just weird. It's like, why do that? Why? What was the purpose? A $75,000 ticket. Who were the 40 people?
I don't know.
And why? And how are you promoting a restaurant that wasn't even there making?
And how do I get an invite?
And how come I'm not invited? Is it because I talk about this stuff that I don't get invited?
It does seem like every few months there's some sort of Visit Orlando. I don't want to say scandal because I don't know if that's the right word, but just like questioning finances and where finances come from.
Smart,
And that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, democratically, we should.
It just seems to happen. It just seems like it's a constant thing.
With that budget, when you have that much of
it's
a
lot.
budget,
Is it like 80, 90, $100 million a year or something like that?
So. Yeah, something
I just
like
don't know off the top of my head. It's a lot.
Remember. I didn't write it down. Yeah, I don't know. And they said, Visit Orlando was like, we've been, we knew we were going to find some
tour
things.
numbers. Look. I assume sometimes
actually they just
say that.
all they said was, we've been a part of this. We've been cooperating fully with this audit from the very beginning. Some of the rules seemed a little haphazard, so of course they might be misinterpreted. We have already instituted some changes as we found some things were incorrect. We are very willing to continue working with the county on this.
I mean, that's what audits are for. You figure out what's going on and fix it or not fix it. Maybe there's nothing going on.
So we'll see. I don't want to dog on them that bad, but $75,000 for 40 people is like, you got to. What are the pros and cons?
I could do better than that. I can find somewhere.
I don't know how you stop that from happening though. Like sort of like if there's a limit on one spend, like if they're going to go over a spend on something, then they have to get it approved by the county. Like
I don't know. I mean, that's probably what the CEO's job is, to say yes, spend this much.
To
no,
say yes,
don't.
spend that money, and then,
or the COO or the CFO or whatever at Visit Orlando.
But if the county's consistently upset with the way that the money's spent, then maybe they should be putting
maybe
dog ear that a little bit.
It does seem like a lot, but I've never eaten at a Michelin-starred restaurant.
Yeah, you have.
Not like a 2-3-star one.
No, and then if we do, our friends pay for it.
Yeah,
we're doing okay on time.
Oh yeah, we're good.
Okay, I have some event stuff coming up.
Okay, what's happening?
There's a Shrek-themed drag brunch coming up on August 24th, and it's led by Drag Race alum Sugarcane, and she's great. I love Sugarcane.
Where is this brunch
at the Funny Bone?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
I know.
Nice. We're doing the Just Como Comedy Jam there, October 2nd.
October 2nd.
Tickets are only $20. Go to mocomedyjam.com.
Coming up, man. The Shrek thing's $27 for general admission, but if you want a dinner package, it's $57.
So wait, it's not brunch? It's dinner?
Well, they call it a dinner package, but
maybe on their website. That's all they got. But it's a brunch, right?
It's a brunch.
So does a person dress up in all green?
It's going to be many different.
Or is it Fiona?
That's kind of
donkey.
Yeah, I think there's gonna be a donkey. There'll probably be the sexy lady dragon one that sleeps with the donkey. Like there's that bestiality theme there. I'm sure the gingerbread person will be there. Who knows? Who knows what?
The only way to find out is to go.
August 24th. I've seen similar things happen. Like it'll bubble up in my TikTok feed. so I kind of know what to expect. It'll just be like funny costumes.
Is it a tour? It's a
Guys in
touring
dresses.
thing, right?
No, just a pop
Just
up.
here?
They hired this person from out of town, Sugar Cane, to come. I think Sugar Cane lives in like Arizona. Or
Cool.
something. Yeah. Thornton Park's hosting their Putt and Pour on August 16th, which is that you golf your way through Thornton Park.
Oh my god, it must be so hot.
It's so hot. It's so
Not
hot.
to dump on the Thornton Park putt and pour, but
4 to 8 p.m.
oh my god, it's
I
gonna be
know.
hot.
Isn't 3 p.m. the hottest point of the day?
Probably.
Yeah, no thanks. But I've been a judge on it multiple times where they'd like golf cart us around to judge the courses, which, you know, it was just their excuse to
You're
get us
good at
drunk and
judging.
stuff. I love judging. I do. I love a good judge.
That's also the day of the Real Radio Poker Tournament.
It is.
The 16th.
Oh, and I'm not going.
You're
this
not
year.
going this year?
No, because I thought I was going to be in Canada. So
Oh,
I said
okay.
No. And I might still go.
All right. Just crash the party.
Yeah. Should I just show up at the?
Maybe.
They let me
Maybe
in.
tell Jack before
If
you
I
just
came
show
in
up.
drag, they'd be like, "All right, just go hold down that black."
Is that the key to the city? Just show up and drag?
I'll be honest. It opens a lot of doors, although a lot close. Depends on who's opening that door. They might just be peeping through the hole.
Brendan, let's take a break.
Okay.
We are hanging out at my house today.
Yeah.
In the shadows and the darkness of my house to keep it cool.
Keep it nice and cool for me.
So go follow Orlando Shine on the break here.
And when we get back, we're going to talk about a giant sinkhole that's eating up Kissimmee.
I made this record for you to jam, so use it.
Welcome back to the Orlando Shine Show. I'm John Bustegger.
And I was going to say something funny. And I just found out Ewan McGregor's brother is a fighter pilot, and his name is Obi-2.
What, real? Oh, okay. Good.
Because he played Obi-Wan.
I know we got the nerd jokes.
Get it? Oh my gosh.
Nerd jokes.
That was a long wait
That
with
was.
little payout.
Ooh.
We're hanging out at John's house.
Yep. Everybody's invited. Come on over.
Everyone's invited. Please bring, I don't know,
Toilet paper.
toilet paper. Always.
You know, I read that one time. If you ever get invited to like a funeral or like a wake, one thing that you can bring is like toilet paper, because people always say, "Oh, what can I bring?" And it's something that's always needed if it's at
wow.
somebody's house.
It's toilet paper.
Yeah.
Okay. I love that.
I
We're
don't
on
know
a
if that's
toilet
true or
paper
not.
delivery program.
Really? Mm-hmm.
It started in the pandemic because everyone was like, "We can't find toilet paper."
So
in the
wait,
grocery
somebody
stores."
brings you toilet paper?
Yeah, and they're individually wrapped like presents. each little roll, and so when we take it out, I can't say the name because it's got a cuss in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but
How
it's
many
funny.
rolls are you getting?
We get like probably 40 in a box.
How many? Once a
And it
month?
lasts no.
How much are you pooping at the house?
Well, since I've been drinking more water all day, I'm just pooping. No, it's like a quarterly, maybe.
all right.
Yeah, it lasts.
Nice.
We haven't had to buy any, and we just kind of keep it in the pantry.
Interesting.
Yeah.
The more you know.
One less thing to worry about.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
you're the one that put me on to Chewy's
Oh.
for the dog food delivery.
Oh, yeah, we get dog food delivery.
Yeah, that's amazing.
That's pretty nice, I will say.
Yeah, it's
probably
a little
puts
more
out
expensive,
of
but-
business local dog food
Well, I don't know who
providers.
they're sourcing from. And it's my dog needs like
special.
that's so special.
Special, yeah, I believe it.
Like boutique. How dare you?
Uh-huh.
Because he's got weird skin. He sweats.
I know it's like his
Dogs
owner.
don't
Like his
sweat.
owner.
I only sweat when I'm having an episode. You want to talk about stuff?
Yeah, I want to tell people to go to OrlandoShine.com where we get all of our news and information.
I have to
most
say,
of it.
I don't know what it is. I'm a better writer on OrlandoShine.com.
You think
I
so?
take my time. Yeah, I think the images are great.
They are.
The website, I will look at it. I'll just pull it open on a tab
Just
and just look
like
at
it's
it.
a Playboy centerfold.
I do, and I'll just smile at it with a little smirk on my face. And I'm like, I made this happen. I'm doing this. And then you'll see it when you go directly to the site. It shows you like there's like a little breakout box at the bottom of like recent stories.
Yeah.
But if you want to see all of the stories, hit the news tab. Hit the news tab at the top. It's got everything there.
I'm waiting for the editorials. I think so.
I've got some up. I called it Sweet Tea.
Yes.
Yeah,
I think you should start writing more of those.
I think there's more coming.
I think you got some opinions.
I do have some opinions, and I have been suppressing them for so long.
You should let them out. Let them out like a can of worms.
And I don't have anything to lose.
No.
Because I'm supporting.
Unless you get fired.
Unless I get fired.
No, we won't fire.
I don't think I'd be fired.
No, I don't
Unless
think so.
he retires and realizes he doesn't
Attorney
want to pay for it
you
anymore.
don't think he's not going to fire you?
No?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either, but I don't want to mess that up. Now that we've said that out loud, I don't want to manifest it. Before the break, I was telling you, I teased you a little bit. There's a sinkhole that's gobbling up some apartments in the city of Kissimmee.
Really?
Yeah, did you see the story?
No.
It's kind of crazy. So I guess they've known about this for a little bit. The Kissimmee Homes apartment complex on McLaren Circle has this 30-foot wide sinkhole that's kind
Did
gobbling up trees and
Did it
stuff.
start real small and it's just
did.
like, oh, getting bigger, getting bigger.
And I guess the tenants have been trying to reach their landlords and say, this problem's not going away.
Big old hole opening up.
20 feet deep.
Wow.
And, they can't find the landlords. And I'm starting to wonder if the landlords are in the hole. Because nobody can find them. And the city, Kissimmee's trying to reach them and just be like, you have to address this. This is huge. It's getting bigger.
So, like, nobody knows who owns it, or they just can't find them?
They just can't find them. News agencies are trying to track them down.
At what point do you just stop paying your rent?
Who's handling the checks?
Nobody's going to deal with this. I'm not paying my rent.
I guess it's like these it must just be like these weird out of town shell companies.
Probably.
You just send your check in and you never have to worry about it again. But
somebody's cashing them though, I assume.
Somebody is. They're going to have to find them because and they're not letting people into the apartment complex anymore because it's so close. Like at least two of the buildings I think are too close to the hole.
But people are living there,
They
right?
were, but they've been kicked out by the city of Kissimmee because they're afraid that the structure is compromised.
That's crazy.
And they could fall in. And
That's crazy.
News 6 was saying that residents aren't being allowed back into the buildings to even get their belongings.
Wow.
There's a lady who's got kids.
The kids are still in the apartment? She had to leave?
She threw them in the hole with their bills. No, she was like with them on a school field trip or something, and she got a call about the apartment complex, and they came back, and she couldn't get their things out of the apartment. She has nowhere else to go. And she's trying to talk to like Red Cross, you
think they could send one person in? Like, hey.
Nobody can send them anywhere, and they can't find these property owners because generally insurance could help you. Like if you're displaced because something happened to where you're renting, then you should be able. The landowner what am I trying to say?
I have no idea.
The person you're renting from should be able to put you up somewhere.
Yeah, okay.
I think that's law. Like they have to pay
I'm not a lawyer.
We'll have to ask Mo. We'll save it for Mo. But anyway, they're looking at it. Engineers are checking on it, and people are displaced. And I hope that lady found a place to stay for the night.
I hope so too. I hope she gets her stuff back.
Yeah, I was actually a little mad at the people interviewing her because she was clearly asking them for help. And I'm like, well, gosh, y'all don't know. You as a reporter, you don't have any leads on like a shelter to send?
I still feel like they could send like one person in and be like, hey, I can go in and get it, whatever you need. I can't get everything.
Get your clothes and
I
things.
can't get your
medicines.
Your giant TV, but like I can get the things that are important.
I don't
Probably
know.
not going to fall in the hole while I'm getting them.
Gosh, it's just crazy. And if you don't know why sinkholes happen, I asked ChatGPT, man, because it's crazy. It's scary. We live in like a sinkhole-prone area.
Yeah, well, that one
Florida.
person like got sucked up in one in Tampa like 3 years ago. Remember that?
Oh my gosh!
Just living his life.
I literally just felt my blood pressure go up.
Could you
thinking about
imagine
that.
just like sleeping and you wake up and you're in a hole and
It's
you're
so scary. I'm so claustrophobic. Right? Like I can't even do it. I can't even do those scans. What was those
MRIs?
I can't do it.
No, I never had one.
Never?
No.
Well, keep running and
Okay,
stuff. Don't
all
do
right.
it. It was so bad, John. They were like, oh, well, we have an open one that we could do. And I was like, well, that sounds great. And it's not open. It's just open on the side. The problem is that it's in your face. And there's nowhere to go. And you have to stay still. And it's like, the thing in my face is the issue. Like, can we just, like, dip me in it? Why does my face have to be in the EKG?
I don't know.
Why can't we just have my body in
We
it?
can go to the moon, but we can't figure this out.
We can't figure that out. I was like, listen, I will make $1 trillion if I come up with something where you could just dip my body in.
It's true.
Yeah,
like a chocolate. Okay.
Like a chocolate raspberry. Yeah. Oh gosh, have you had those chocolate fruits that you can get? they're good for you
Like
because it's dark chocolate.
I don't think they're good for you.
Well,
but they're
like a cherry, like a cherry,
chocolate covered cherries.
but they're frozen.
Oh,
Yeah,
like a
with
chocolate covered
'cause
banana?
it's antioxidants,
Like a banana- like a banana
There's
stand.
money in a banana.
I know.
stand.
That's what I hear. That's what I hear, Michael.
You turned me on to this parking reform network, man.
Yeah, I actually saw this online because
Yeah.
they did it for the city of Detroit, and it was funny. So wait, talk about it. I'll tell you my joke.
It's an interactive tool by the Parking Reform Network, and they visualize the presence of parking lots in downtown cores across the country. And Orlando is one of the cities they looked at.
And there's like 100 cities or something like that.
Yeah,
there's a lot of big cities.
There's
Yeah.
a lot, and you can just look because they're saying too much public space in downtowns is being used to subsidize parking. It should be for people, not cars. And if you're wondering what Orlando is at, because everybody's always complaining that there's not enough parking, 33% of downtown is for off-street parking.
That's crazy.
Off-street.
That means 33% of the land downtown is reserved for just parking.
for cars during
Yeah.
the day. I'm sure they're including part of the Sentinel project and stuff.
Probably, but like cities that are older, like New York and Boston and all, in San Francisco and
Yeah.
DC, they were less percentage, and they got like a better parking score.
Yeah, we had like I can't remember what
It was
our
in this. It
overall
was like
score
70
was.
or something
It
like
wasn't
that.
good.
Yeah, it wasn't good. Higher is worse. And so the worst city on there was Detroit, where I'm from. And the reason I saw this, it said something like, "We may have the worst score, but we're still cooler than Grand Rapids." I thought that was kind of funny. So then I clicked on it, and then I saw Orlando.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that. I love that. I love urban.
It's
things,
actually
you
a
know?
cool little tool that you can look at, but it's sort of like we could do better. And I know what it is people make money
Yeah.
off of parking lots.
And they've gotten rid of parking minimums downtown. Like when you're building something else, you don't have to have like X amount of parking spots in the downtown core anymore. Although they're still applying that to places like Ivanhoe Village and everywhere else.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Interesting.
Check it out. OrlandoShine.com. You can see it.
Do you remember that German restaurant downtown that we couldn't pronounce?
I remember seeing it, but we never went because they closed before we could go there.
Schme-
Oh, I could go there.
I
I'll
went
say.
and ate once. Schmankerl Stuben. I think that's how you say
I
it.
think it was a taco place at one time.
It was Fuzzy Tacos?
Might have been
That
it might have been
sounds dirty.
the Neon Flamingo at one time.
It was.
Just a lot of places.
Yeah, so they could never stick.
Nope.
What's in there now?
I think it might be a
It's still-
taco place
Is it
again.
a taco place again? I can't remember. Daniel Gabor, the owner, he at the time it wasn't even open for a year, but he said, the downtown's dead. We can't do this anymore. We're taking this concept somewhere else. Downtown doesn't deserve us, and he bailed. And he has since reopened over in Ocoee in the old Bella Tuscany space on McGuire Road. It's called the Daniel Gabor's Alpine Bar and Grill. It soft opened in July 17th. Not a big social media presence to see pictures of the food and stuff. But
No, not at all. So
no Instagram, but they have a Facebook.
So I took the story on OrlandoShine.com and put it in the Ocoee's rants and raves and reviews
And
group. So the very first comment was like, overpriced, not very good, didn't get bread with my food or something like that. I was like, oh, that's a rough review.
didn't get bread with my
Yeah,
meal.
they wanted bread.
Like they have to have bread.
Gotta
with
have a
every
basket
meal?
of bread.
That's funny. Were they old?
I didn't click on the
Who
photo.
gives out bread with their meals all the time now?
I mean, I like bread with
I guess
my
if
meal.
you eat at Olive Garden at every meal, like that's what you do.
I'm not going to turn away free bread that comes to the table.
That's what they meant because I bet they were like, it's no Olive Garden,
No,
right? No all you
It's
can
not an
eat pasta
Italian restaurant,
bar.
though, is it?
No, it's German. It's German, but that's almost Italian, right?
I mean,
Right
I guess they're in
next
the
door.
same
Yeah,
continent.
they share the Alps, don't
But
they?
no, I just thought that was funny. I was like, we don't get free bread. No good.
You know where you could get bread is in that new Scottish bakery that's opening in DeLand.
So tell me a little bit about this.
Not a ton of information, and I learned about it first from whatnow.com, which the guy that runs that is not from here. I think he's from New Orleans, so I'd say probably 40% of what he writes turns out to be real. But I found some stuff, so it's at least supported that it's happening. It's called the Jacobites,
Nice.
named after the Scottish rebellions against the English,
Uh-huh.
and of whom Jamie Fraser from The Outlander was apparently a part of in the fictional book series.
And TV show.
And TV show. God damn. He's so. Oh, can I say that?
You just did.
I just did.
We'll find out.
He's so handsome. And yeah, I used a picture of him eating bread for the story. He's so good. I don't know what to tell you other than, according to the Post, David Stout, great name, is going to be selling Scottish pies, soups, and sausages and other Scottish staples there. So you had asked if that certain bread was going to be
oat cakes. It's a Nova Scotia thing, but I think it comes from Scotland.
Okay,
I don't know.
Nova Scotia means New Scotland.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. So if they have oat cakes, I'm there.
Okay.
Because they're delicious. They're like cookies, but they're not maybe as sweet.
I like that.
They're
That
so
sounds
good.
to me.
They're so good. I've only had them in Nova Scotia, though.
I just had an oatmeal cookie I cheated, from 7 Bites.
Well, oatmeal cookies are like not dessert. They're like healthy.
And oats are good for you. That's why
So are
oatmeal-
raisins.
Yeah, okay, good. You're right. Too much sugar, though. Construction issues at Winter Park Library. Did you hear about this?
I saw the story on Orlando Shine.
So crazy, John. So this new Winter Park Library and Event Center, it costs $42.3 million.
And this is in Martin Luther King Jr. Park in Winter Park, kind of behind Chewy's, just to give you a little bit of context.
Yeah, that's fine. That's good context.
And it was a fight to get that building made.
People did not want it.
No.
And they didn't want it because they're, it's... I don't want to say it's racism, but there was a little bit of that.
Probably.
It's in the MLK Junior Park. It was designed by David Adjaye, the amazing African architecture firm. He did the
African American History Museum in D.C.
Yeah, like huge get for Orlando.
Yeah.
The project was supposed to be funded through a $30 million bond referendum that voters approved in 2016. And if you know anything about Winter Park, they love to be involved in the process, and they hate when government messes up. And it turned out, because of the pandemic or whatever, that it would cost $12 million over.
Oh yeah, it
what
went
they
over budget.
wanted.
It went over budget.
So it went over budget. People were upset with the timeline. It took too long. Brassfield and Gorey is now being held accountable by the city of Winter Park, because it turns out that there's a long list of issues that they're having with the building, which cost $12 million more than it should have. Did you see the list?
I saw the glass was
they have this
with the glass?
panoramic glass, like huge windows that's fracturing, which
That's
means
crazy.
it's shifting, right? That's what to me it means, that either it wasn't installed properly or the building shifting.
Yeah.
And it's on a wetland.
Yeah,
It's
or
next to a
possibly
giant,
a sinkhole for all we know.
there is a giant sinkhole in the park.
Yeah,
that's
and
what
let's just
happened.
say,
That's
if-
why it's a park, is because there was a sinkhole.
I'm picturing if a shark was inside that library, it would come spilling out those windows.
You're not safe behind that window. If you see
Nuh-uh.
that crack, you're like, I'm going to get
That's
sucked
right.
out into
If
space.
you've seen Deep Blue Sea, you know that shark is going to come through that
Which
window.
is the first time a black man made it all the way to the ending in a horror movie. Wasn't that true?
Samuel L. Jackson is in
No,
that movie.
LL Cool J.
Oh, no, I think
Isn't
Samuel
that
L.
Deep
Jackson in
Blue
that
Sea?
movie. Oh, wait. Oh, now I sound bad
Yeah,
because I'm going to Google that.
You're gonna have to Google it. While you're doing that, I'll give the list.
To be fair, it's probably been 25 years since I've
it's
seen
been
that
a long
movie.
time. I just think I remember because I love LL Cool J. He's so gorgeous. Persistent roof leaks, elevator malfunctions.
Okay, wait. Good news. I don't want people to turn the channel. I think both LL Cool J and Samuel L. Jackson are in that movie.
Okay, good. We're both.
God, I didn't want to get canceled there.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I didn't want to get canceled. Anyway,
I'll tell
continue.
you something off here. No, I
Okay, continue.
That sounds even worse. So, actually, now that I'm looking at this list, it all sounds like problems that are that could happen if the building's sinking.
Really?
Yeah, it's so panoramic glass is cracking, persistent roof leaks, elevator malfunctions, structural problems with the porte cochere, which is that big thing that you have to drive through at the front.
Yeah.
So, those are all things that have to do with the building
Could
maybe
be.
shifting a bit. So, and then there are also faulty lighting, HVAC issues, and plumbing fixtures that were not installed to specifications.
Oops.
So that's a long list. That's expensive. And so city manager Randy Knight told City Commission that, hey, man, 12 of these are formally itemized with Brassfield and Gore. What is it? Gorefield?
Yeah, something like that.
Brassfield and Gorey. And we're talking to them. We're going to try and fix it.
And they're going to try to either get their money back or get it fixed by them.
Or get it fixed.
And
but
it's not like they have insurance too. Like the the architecture firm.
Everybody's got to have
That's
insurance.
true. That's true.
Right? In order if you're dealing with a $42 million project, I hope you got insurance.
True.
Or you're up a creek. Big threats. Oh gosh, I don't know if there was an update to this today, and I don't know much about it, but Florida Attorney General James Uthmeyer, he issued that ultimatum to Mayor Jerry Demings on the Orange County Board of Commissioners to approve a transport amendment that makes Orange County employees responsible to transport ICE detainees to Alligator Alcatraz.
Yes.
Right? And so the commission and Mayor Jerry Demings were like, they pushed back a little bit. They're like,
because they run the jail. We should say here in Orange County County runs the jail, not the Orange County Sheriff's Office.
And they're saying this is more expensive than it was supposed to be. It's more expensive than what you're paying us to do. And it's not really our responsibility to transport people that far. We just don't have the staff. We don't have the money to do it. So
I'll just give you the update. As we are recording this right now, according to the Orlando Sentinel website, Orange County Mayor Jerry Demings on Friday signed a new agreement with immigration authorities that would allow local corrections officers to transport immigrant detainees to federal detention centers.
He caved.
So he did sign it.
But we don't know if he can sign it without the approval of the council.
I wonder if this is... And once again, I don't know
because Uthmeyer was threatening to remove him from his position,
and then he kind of clapped back and said, "Look, I've been a law enforcement officer longer than you've been alive."
Yes, he did.
And he has.
But then he signed it. He said that, and then he signed it. So something happened behind closed doors that we don't know what happened to make him pivot, because he has not made an announcement about why he signed it.
I don't know.
All we know is that he signed it and pushed it through. We don't know why he ultimately caved.
I wonder if there's going to be more to this, like a to be continued.
Oh, I'm sure.
Like this isn't the last thing. But
we know he was big mad. So.
I know. That's why I wonder if there's maybe more to be seen with this in the next week or two.
Interesting stuff to follow. We have an opening date for Claremont's White Castle.
Really?
Uh-huh.
I know the people of West Orange, or not Orange County, they're in Lake County, are excited about this.
August 12th.
Okay.
Tuesday, August 12th.
Circle your calendars.
10 a.m.
Wow, get your crave case at 10 a.m.
At 10 a.m. Go
That's
get that crave
burgers.
case. It's too many.
Is it 20? Is it 20 or 30?
You'll end up like me with a blood pressure issue.
It's either 20 or 30. I don't know how many are in.
There was a guy on our Facebook group that was like, I used to go to the pop-up kitchen they had. What was that place that we went to?
Where?
The food hall in Paramore. Or in West Orlando.
I know we went
Dolan's Food Hall, where we went for that Indian episode, and he used to go.
It was an Indian restaurant.
Yeah, well, but specifically, it was. I don't know what I'm saying. Am I fading?
You are.
Okay, I'll come back.
Let's get out of here.
Are we done?
Get out of here.
No. What time is it?
It's time to go.
Oh, okay. I have to say there's a really interesting Winter Park research grant that's available. If you want to write something about Winter Park history and get paid to do it, you can be qualified for $3,000. Just look at the Winter Park research grant on orlandoshine.com. And if you get it, and because you heard from me, let me know that you got it, and we'll publish it after.
Nice.
I'd love to publish your piece. I did reach out to them formally to offer that to them. I have not heard back, so we'll see what happens. Thanks for having me in your house, John.
No problem. Thanks for operating the Orlando Shine, and follow Brendan at Orlando Shine on Instagram and Facebook.
And shout out to Just Call Mo, justcallmo.com. If you get in an accident because you were really mad at us on the radio and you weren't paying attention, just call mo.com and he'll figure it out for you.
That's true. And we'll see you guys next week.
From the theme parks to downtown brick streets, from winter garden to sandy bare feet, everywhere the light touches is our kingdom. We're spilling tea and dropping wisdom.